I know I usually look at this. Oh, Ten of Wands, Empress in reverse. Somebody has nothing left to give. The Empress, right? We gave everything, and now with the Ten of Wands, it's like, you know what? I feel burdened, so I'll step back for a bit. Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. We long for a new beginning over here. It's like if I have to work double shift, I will, so that I can get my Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a very good energy of renewal, building steady, and investing in the future. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It is in reverse, so we might be dealing with somebody at a distance, somebody feeling a little bit manipulative, somebody being maybe a little bit angry, a bit. We'll see. Ten of Wands, Page of Swords. We don't have a lot of communication with them. Page of Swords is in reverse, right? So we might be stalking, they may be stalking us a bit, going through our social media, see what we are doing, but not saying a word. No, that is so kid. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy, Page of Pentacles. We are learning, we are growing, we are investing, we are stable, solid about a situation that was out of balance. Justice. For some of you might be a Libra at a distance, but I do love the Page of Pentacles, right? We start from ground zero. That's kind of the Page of Pentacles, right? We are learning about how to make a situation fair and just, how to allow karma in, and how to get in a more balanced connection, because Page of Pentacles is an offering, right? Cancer, we want to offer something to somebody, or they want to offer to us, but we are at the beginning stages there with the pages, right? So Cancer, past energy on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. For some of you, it's a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, right? And they might be getting closer to you. But still, we have homework to do, because we have the Justice in reverse. We are not just yet in that energy of flow to bring them back, or to have like a meaningful, balanced connection. So let's see. Let's have the possible outcome. And we go to bottom of the deck again, Four of Swords. It is in reverse, so it is a little bit of an action time. And Two of Swords, that is a decision about action. You have a lot of swords, Cancer. Justice is an air energy. Two of Swords, Four of Swords, right? So somebody is using their brain more than anything else to balance out a situation and address some unfairness. And speaking of swords, right? Speaking of swords, Cancer, in the past we do have the World in reverse and the Ace of Swords upright. I so love this. Well, first of all, that is a cycle that is not fully finished with this person. And yet, I believe in the past there was some aha moment, some communication, some information. There was something about this that brought so much clarity to you. And it feels like this energy where we finally see the situation for what this is, right? And we finally understand cycles, and we finally understand that with this person it was impossible. I don't know if you kind of felt, it feels like you've made some excuses of some sort, right? Page of Pentacles. I still give you an offer, even if I know that, this cycle might be almost over. So it's this energy of, I understand where you come from. I understand what happened. I understand you. I understand me. And I still stay attached because that's energy that you've been in the past. And then we have this kind of sword cutting off, right? Whatever shadows you had with this one. For some of you, I love this because probably we went from we communicate, we don't communicate, we communicate, we don't communicate. That is this energy of silence. Then it got all over the place, and then energies of understanding and communication, even written communication. Then we went back to being blindfolded and not speaking to each other, right? Probably we are still there. it feels, Cancer, like an energy of you know, like we don't understand each other, right? And yet we go back to each other. There's this feeling in some way of cycles that we don't allow to finish, but in the same time, there is a clarity coming with it. Let's see this person of yours in the past. We do have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and we do have the Six of Wands in reverse, right? Instability, being ashamed, being at a distance, having their own fights that they are kind of unable to be successful in. That is an energy of failure that they had in the past, and because it's paired with the Pentacles in reverse, it's like, how can I make an offer when I'm not being top shape, you know, and somebody here is not. That is this energy of hiding and silence. That is this energy of imposed, because I'm not doing well, so I don't want people to see that I'm not doing well. It has this energy of, and instability, financial insecurity with a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's quite an energy there, right? King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Tons of instability, Cancer, between the two of you in the past. I don't know if you had people. That is a strong indication, actually, that people stood between you and this person. We have a fire sign, we have an earth sign, and we have an air sign, or strong energy of air. Of course, you might have in your chart, they might have. But that is kind of a strong indication of somebody standing between you and this person and creating a lot of instability. And you know how it feels, Cancer? It feels that you knew about, or at least your intuition was telling you that might be a problem, you know? Might be a situation there. And we kind of saw this for what this is. For some of you, this is family energy around the connection. This is somebody telling you they are not the right ones. With the Ten of Pentacles, right? Family didn't allow this, might have said something. For some of you, being really entangled in that energy. But I would say a lot of instability, and you know what? You knew about, right? Your gut feeling was telling you something is not right. It's interesting that it's a message in here for somebody kind of saying you knew they were not, husband material, wife material with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, right? They were not. And I believe they knew it, and they were, I don't want to say ashamed, because it's not the full extent of energy, but kind of in retreat and not fighting, right? Cancer, we do have a problem, baby, because right now we do have the Devil and the Empress in reverse. This is feeling empty, but more than empty, right? We might feel, for some of you, I'm picking up an energy of revenge, the energy of obsession, but it's paired with another energy of I have nothing left to give. And you know how it feels? It feels more like I have nothing left to lose, which is kind of scary, but that's all right, in a sense that now that we are aware, we can do something about. Again, we have Capricorn energy, Libra energy, Taurus, Leo energy, but it feels like we might be in a toxic place that we want to assess and reevaluate and make sure we feel comfortable. And again, if this is about obsession, if this is about, it feels like a lot of anger, and it feels like they are going to pay for this, because we have injustice here, and we have decision that we might be making from a place of fear. Some food for thought for some of you. We might be making decisions at this time. This is your current energy, right? The Devil and the Empress in reverse. We might be seeing the situation kind of, as the enemy, or the person. We see the person as being the enemy. So let's not rush into something there. And that's okay if we have nothing left to give. I mean, it's part of life, and it's part of cycles, and we move away and we detach, and that's all right, So yeah. Now this person of yours, Queen of Swords, I know, right? They are giving you the cold shoulder, I know. We do have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and we have the Sun in reverse. This is their energy and the way they cope with unhappiness and not being satisfied and not being where they want to be. Leo energy, but I'm sensing with the Sun in reverse that it's more being in a dark place. It's the moon actually, right? The Sun in reverse. The energy of fear, of not seeing the full extent, the energies of, again, shame, fear, darkness. And the way, okay, the cards are going all over the place. And the way they deal with this is by being in the Queen of Swords energy. This is cold, distance, the energy of planning, the energy of the mind, the energy of, if I detach enough from it, I might see the truth, right? Because also energies in reverse, it's what the other person longs for and what they long for. Truth, awakening, awareness, and a happy day in a long time, right? Because even in the past they were going through shadows and shame. And this energy of emptiness, right? That's a Knight of Pentacles in reverse again. This energy of, I have nothing left to give, and this energy of maybe I don't deserve anything, and the whole shame, darkness kind of energy. And it's interesting because you also have the Devil, which is again the energy of darkness. So probably it has something to do with the way this connection ended. We do have the World in reverse, unfinished business. We do have instability. For some of you, this is fully about money. Maybe with the Justice in reverse, somebody owes you money, or this person of yours, you might have shared resources and something happened, right? It's all here. And for some of you, we feel frustrated and actually angry, right? And they feel ashamed and shadowed by whatever situation is there. Mutual energies between the two of you, I simply love it. We do have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Cups. Apologies and kindness, right? That's energy right now. And when I see this, I'm reconciled with the universe, honestly, when I feel this, because it kind of reassures me, because the Devil and the Sun in reverse, again, a lot of shadows in this connection, a lot of fears, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, a lot of silent treatment and cold shoulder, and I'm not going to talk to you, and leave me alone. And yet, that is a good seed that is planted right now in both your energies. It's always good to hear I'm sorry, and it always feels good actually to release that pressure by saying, I'm sorry if I've hurt you. That's a Page of Cups, right? Apologies. And then we have this energy, the Six of Pentacles, the energy of the Justice, but in minor arcana, right? So it's about allowing karma, it's about decisions, balancing things out, healing, compromising, meeting the other person halfway, and kindness especially, So there is still kindness in this, and I'm sure, Cancer, even if you go through the Devil energy, that is, you have in you this vibrant energy of being a human and being above the animal instinct, right? And what is the communication and the reasoning, right? So, and both are energies of one of, articulate emotions, and one of kindness, what differentiates us from, primates. So, it's a beautiful energy. I know it's tough, I know, but right at the core of the reading, kindness and apologies, I'm reconciled. Now let's see energies moving forward. We do have the Eight of Cups in reverse and the King of Cups. Somebody wants to come back to you, and you show up here at a distance. Can be another water sign, of course, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But we have the Eight of Cups, right? Somebody walked away from you. They thought the grass is greener on the other side, and actually it is not. So, for some of you, you might be an indication of a situation being, not really having like a lot of progress, but in the same time, again, is this beautiful energy of you being yourself and you coming into your own. That's how we get the King of Cups here, right? And it's beautiful, right? Energy, your own energy coming your way, which means feeling comfortable, being at ease, being in control of emotions, recognizing negative emotions, because we kind of have you upside down. So assessing the whole situation and kind of employing the time for some of you. But I'm sensing more because of this energy of balance, of forgiveness, of apologies. I'm more sensing that somebody wants to come your way. This person of yours, they are waiting and contemplating this whole situation. They wait on you. I don't know who did what, but absolutely they are here saying, I know Cancer will come my way. And we have the energy of the Two of Swords. They don't know how to do it. It's an energy of thinking. It's an energy of thinking a lot about you also, but trying to understand the situation a little bit. And it's interesting because Two of Swords is the energy of a restless mind, right? It's the energy of thinking and thinking and thinking, but in terms of action, we do have the Three of Wands. Is having expectations that you will go their way and you will be the one, communicating. It feels, let's have the mutual energies, and I'm going to tell you because there is such a message for somebody here. Energies of the connection coming your way. We do have the Nine of Swords and the Page of Wands. We are concerned about this connection. We are quite concerned. Probably because you might feel a little bit frustrated, and when we have that energy of I'm afraid of what I might feel, right? I'm afraid of what I might do. It does feel like, but this person of yours, I would say, if there is one energy that comes from it, is the energy of I've been mistreated, I've been kept in the dark, I've been shattered, ashamed, and if there is somebody to make a move, that would be you, Cancer. That is the whole message over here, And it has a sense of unfairness again because of stability and money. However, whatever shared resources you had with this person, right? There is a deep sense of injustice and a deep sense of I'm not going to make a move. They better make one. And probably, Cancer, on your side, we feel a little bit of being kind of tormented by this. And yet, more and more clarity that started in the past, right? There is a deeper level of understanding that you have in regards to them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not seeing love here, Cancer. I'm not seeing love. I'm seeing more this energy of unresolved issues. I'm seeing more this energy of money not being paid or something about, because we have also legal energies, right? So whatever was established of some sort or didn't or wasn't or should be, that is this energy of kind of you owe me money or something about a stability. You should contribute to make me stable. But I understand, right? Because the core of all this is kindness and apologies, right? So they have the heart at the right place. You have your heart at the right place, but probably we are in this energy of the devil, of toxic, of unclear, of I'm not going to contribute to this, I'm not going to be kind to you, I'm not going to be, and yet at the core of the situation, both of you have this, you have to apologize, they know they have to apologize. Something has to come back in balance so that we allow flow of energies and allow opportunities, and they know that too, right? You are probably more frustrated. They are more in expectation mode, right? So, and sometimes we can't see love when we are frustrated. So maybe that's the energy I'm picking up here. So let's ask for some guidance here, Cancer. What are we supposed to do with this? And I told you the signs, right? We have Libra energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Earth sign again, Capricorn again. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio like yourself, Leo again, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, fire sign again. You have all the signs. Now let's see what we are guided to do. Some food for thought. There was love. There was the devil in itself. It's not that bad. Can speak of physical attraction. Can speak of sexuality being more important than emotions and all kinds of stuff, right? So, but I'm sensing, anyways, here something went out of hand. Cancer, we are talking about love, and the universe is throwing your way a seed, life purpose. Okay? So that is something that we need to focus at this time, and I would say life purpose. And and it reminds me of mom, or that is this energy of what are you going to do with your life? That's kind of the universe asking me to ask you, Cancer, what are you going to do with your life? And it better be good, and you better have a plan. Life purpose. So that is something that you need to focus at this time. And then we have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So Cancer, you see the advice here, right? Life purpose, and then be in the present and dream of the future. Life purpose and vision. We might be at the time, and probably with the devil in the current energy, kind of the universe is saying, this situation became toxic and you lost sight of what's important. And what's important is life purpose and a vision for the future. Maybe you are guided away from this person, we're gonna see, right? Oh, we have dating. We do have dating, Cancer, and you are guided to date new people. More and more we are seeing the trend here, right? And it's focus on your life. You better have a vision. You better come up with a plan. And yes, you are allowed to start dating. Now you have to date new people. Oh, maturity. I love this. So it had a purpose, this connection, right? It brought us actually to another level. And it's so interesting, right? It was there to push you forward. This connection actually was there to push you forward. For some of you, maybe that it took that to find your life purpose for some of you. And it kind of reminds me, I don't know around the world how this happens, but when you decide to be a psychologist, or when you decide to be a psychiatrist, or people helping other people, through school and education, you are actually really, I would say pushed, guided if you want me to, but it's actually pushed. It's part of the training, right? To solve all your troubles from childhood through adolescence and stuff like this. So it pushes you, right? To work on yourself, because only when you are in balance and you solved your problems, that's when you are ready actually to accompany other people through their struggles. So this is what was this connection for you. Anyways, the universe is saying, it guided you through your life purpose. Some of you maybe decide to take care of people going through heartbreak and that kind of energy, but no matter what, it brought maturity, a new vision, life purpose, and yes, you are allowed to date, by the way. I like when the universe is playful. We do have be supportive. And that is the Six of Pentacles right in the middle of the reading, right? For both your energies. And somebody here actually is guided to make a genuine effort to show you care. With the Devil and the Sun in reverse, I kind of think that the situation might have got out of hand in some way. And we are guided, both of you, to be supportive to each other in this, whatever struggle you are going through. Okay? And the way we end a connection also influences the way we have a new connection with somebody. And we do have yin and yang. This is balance. This is completion. But it's more of you complete me and I complete you kind of energy. But I'm picking up this energy of being supportive and working together on this situation, right? And whatever I don't have, you have, and whatever you don't have, I have. So we can make, we can end this cycle in a very beautiful way and move forward with appreciation. And I'm sensing this is actually, and maturity, right? So my beautiful Cancer, this is over, baby. But now let's see the energies we need to put back into the flow. It's very important. And we do have ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Kind of the universe saying, and of course you take it as it resonates, doesn't have to, but somebody here is guided to kind of acknowledge the mistakes that we've made, and we have the apologies right in the middle of the reading, right? So it is this energy of being kind and acknowledging and saying, you know what, I'm sorry, I've made my mistakes, and I'm taking my share of responsibilities, you know. We do have self-love. I know. The whole guidance is about, right? Maturity, vision, future, life purpose. So kind of take care of yourself, you know, think of self. So you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So we take ownership and we focus on our belly. Well, if we have to for a while. We need to bring back balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. We don't judge people, we don't label people, right? And we bring harmony back into our life. Detachment, I know. Life purpose, vision, dating, new people, maturity, and now detaching. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. And bottom of the deck, we do have health. So we need to focus on our physical body. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Yeah. Self-love, health, balance, somebody here. And with the devil in the energy right now, Cancer, we might be indulging in things, and the universe is kind of saying, well, indulging is not that bad. But after a breakup, after something that is harsh, we might, lose sight of the boundaries and limits. So, no judgment there, right? That's the without judgment with the devil. That's all right, as long as we know when to stop. That's another point. So my beautiful Cancer, this is all that I have for you guys. I love you. I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to stay strong and safe. And come see me next time. Love you. Take care.